So, Freebooter Ken is in the game, and he's our new smoke bomb ninja, and what everybody's asking is he good? And I don't know, I feel like we could have been able to see that before we even, saw anything in-game from him. Basically, he makes it that smoke bombs are a lot better than they were before, in that they can restore your shields to full, or if he's in your lead, they can actually freeze enemies, which is really, really interesting. That makes it one of the few abilities that can actually freeze an enemy. I think if you use the Ice Queen in the lead, you can freeze an enemy with her Seismic Smash. I made a video on that, link below. On that note, I did actually try Ice Queen in the support, and that 14% damage wasn't that big of a deal. In fact, in the editing process of this video, I'm going to have to compare the footage to even see if it made a difference, because it wasn't noticeable in-game. So if you want to do some extra damage against frozen enemies, you could throw her in the support. It would be nice, but wasn't too big of a deal. And I think that's it. I don't know how many other abilities actually freeze enemies in place. This might be one of only two, but of course you can use that to stun enemies. And we did try that on a Smasher. One of the first things we tried. It absolutely can stop it mid-charge, but then of course he'll keep on running right after he's done, just like he does with floor freeze traps, so that's consistent there. And then of course you can also freeze a Taker mid-dash, so it seems like it's at the point of impact. Nothing can fly into the smoke bomb and then get frozen afterwards. It has to be upon the initial impact, and that's it. With the best loadout I could find to reduce the cooldown, which is using Dim Mak Mari in the support, and the actually I'm going to show her here, Dim Mak Mari in the support, which is utility belt. That reduces the cooldown, which is nice to have, but she is a lot better in the lead. Even with 18% on the cooldown and Happy Holidays, it was still about a 23-second cooldown in between, and that is way too long to be using smoke bombs as your main hero, and that doesn't surprise me. I kind of expected that. Freebooter is definitely a great option if you're going to be running smoke bomb, but I think he's probably best in support where he buffs the shield, and I did say that was very good earlier, and I did mean that. In fact, if you're using Happy Holidays with Dim Mak Mari in the lead and you're spamming smoke bombs, he is probably a fantastic addition. He is going to instantly restore all of your shields all the way to max wherever they are, and if you pair that with medicinal fumes, you're going to be healing at the same time, so you get to max out your shield, stop all the damage to your health, and then heal your health at the same time. It's kind of a great combo deal, and it keeps you in the fight for longer, but that's kind of the only way that I can see him being used. Of course, the obvious thing everybody's probably been thinking is if you're using Blast from the Past, that's completely useless because you're not going to have a shield, and that's where I completely agree. I think his ability isn't exactly going to be used in any of my loadouts. I don't often run smoke bombs. I haven't made a video on it recently. I have an old one I'll link below, back when they were bugged. They were so much better then. You could cover like an entire encampment, but that's because Endless Smoke was like a 300-something% radius instead of 186, which is significantly larger, and unfortunately now it's not quite as big. Now, I am assuming that this will affect teammates' shields because Medicinal Fumes does as well. I wasn't actually testing this, but I don't really think it's going to make too much of a difference as per my recommendation for using him. And the other thing we wanted to test lastly was another little myth, was whether or not it affects mini-bosses. In my experience, it did not, which does not surprise me because the Seismic Smash doesn't, and the other hero I didn't mention earlier because it's not technically an ability, but Sub-Zero Zenith, his crits from snipers don't freeze mini-bosses either, so it would make sense and stand to figure that his would not affect mini-bosses. So from my experience, it doesn't. I think it'd be cool if they change that in the future. I think stunning a mini-boss for 5.5 seconds isn't that overpowered, but I can understand if they wanted to keep it to just normal zombies. So that's Freebooter Ken. Nothing crazy exciting. I don't think there's anything for me to even recommend. If you need a shield regeneration ability on your smoke bomb loadout, then use him. If you're using Happy Holidays and Dim Mak Mari with like a conventional smoke bomb build, then I see no reason not to just throw him on, but you kind of have a lot of other options, and he doesn't exactly do any damage, which is kind of a big deal. You can get him from the event shop right now, going away June 19th, so if you're watching this after June 19th of 2020, then he's probably gone, but if you've come back to this video, then I assume he's returned in the future, so if you're a future dweller, then leave a comment below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to use code Mista to check out. It's not actually entered because it's been 2 weeks. Oh my god, no! Alright, we gotta take care of. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like a video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. And then...